Hey, it's BrickTsar. Guess what? We're going to look at a vintage Lego set from 1976. This is a really interesting building set with people. It is set 258. It's the zoo. It has these weird animals. But again, this is from 1976, so it is built from mostly just standard bricks. It does have this special board, it's cardboard base plate, I guess you'd say. It's got a few stickers, but it's just a bunch of brick-built animals and some people. Got a couple of workers, some kids visiting, ice cream stand, which you got to have at the zoo, and then some different animals. And I'm not even sure what some of the animals are supposed to be. So we'll go around the zoo, and you tell me if you know what these animals are. Here's the entrance with the 2 Lego flags. That's the zoo sticker. It's on the 2x10 bricks there. The person I bought it from actually had it on the 2x8s, which are on the corners of the fence on the entrance of the zoo. Animals are pretty much running loose. They can go anywhere they want. You got this woman or girl. It's got short sleeves. That's that part. And that's definitely a little girl there. That's a man, I guess. He's a worker. I'm assuming the black suits are the people that work there. And you got this little boy over here. You also have this person working in the ice cream stand. It can roll. It's got the zoo sticker, and her feet are turned backwards on the inside. And the base plate, I should mention, it folds in two, and you can it fits inside the box there. All right, so that's the people there. You got one more worker over here with the wheelbarrow. See if I can get his head in there. He's got the wheelbarrow bringing some food, I guess, for the penguins who like this yellow stuff. That's just the way they got it on the box. I don't know why. I would put the penguins over there. To me, that looks like a monkey and maybe a cat is in the Arctic section. And the penguins are over here on the hay. I don't know what's going on there. I think this one here is a kangaroo. I think that's the head. I think it's facing that way. There's his feet and his tail. So that's a kangaroo. This is some type of bird. Give me some food. And over here we got, I think that's a camel. Move this ice cream cart out of the way. That's a baby elephant and that's a mama elephant. I know those two. That's the mama elephant. That's the baby. I'm pretty confident on that. This is some type of wild horse type animal. What animal would be at a zoo? Is it some kind of, I don't know. It doesn't have antlers, so I don't know. This one has antlers. That's like a yak. That is a seal, I do believe. This red animal. I'm thinking it's a seal. I don't know. I would put the seal in the Arctic section too if it was. Again, I think this one is a cat and that one's a monkey. Those are definitely penguins. In the pen back here you have a lion. And this big one, that's obvious, that's a giraffe. And then you got another type of ram or yak or something there. So that's all the animals, pretty much. Oh, a tree fell. I love these vintage boxes. You pretty much can't fold them down. The inside, this flap, that's where the you folded up the base plate to put it in there. And then it shows you some other things you can make. Again, I love seeing the kids. 1970s. I probably would have been close to the age of this boy here. It is a boy, right? Okay. In the 70s, it was hard to tell sometimes. I guess now it is too. Here is some other things you can build. Pretty neat. Made in Denmark. This is a very hard set to find, especially with the box and the board there. Uh-oh, where did the thing fell out? Oh well. Just take a quick look at the instructions. There it shows the completed set, and it's got these different numbers for each of the steps. Only thing is the igloo, not the igloo, but the frozen section there with the ice doesn't really show you how to build it, so I'm not even sure I built it right. I got it close, I think, but it was hard. This is the only one that was really hard. Everything else is pretty straightforward. I did have a couple extra pieces. I don't know if they were just extra that the person had, because this was a used set that I bought. I went over this a couple of times. And then get to the last page. It's got a couple of alternate builds there, and it shows 1976. So it's a pretty neat set for the time period, 40 years ago. Tell me what you think. That's a vintage minifigure. That's the type of minifigure that would have been out at that time, 1976. I probably should have done this with my Legoland series, but I've been sticking to these types of sets. We'll probably eventually do these. Some of these, they do go past 1977. They go, 82, 83. That's when they stopped making the maxi figure sets. But this is one of the bigger ones and one of my favorites. So tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Hard to put it together there. And we will see you next video. Thanks for watching BrickTsar. Check out our other vintage Lego reviews. We'll be doing more sealed set openings and more vintage stuff from the 70s and before.